Almost 20 years ago, I remote viewed an underground city. I saw a whole bunch of beings underground doing things like having hybrid programs where they're taking ovum and from human women that they are using in the trafficking networks. I also saw that they built themselves entire cities underground. I have posted lots of videos about seeing a world war where there were several people involved, USA, Russia, China, Iran, and others. Um, what I saw was basically the whole world going off in bombs, and I saw nothing living, not even a leaf, not a plant. But as that was happening, I was also taken underground, and I saw entire cities under there where they have gardens, farms, trains, banks. They do have breeding programs and other types of sustainable lifestyle. And I saw also that they had been taking tax dollars from citizens around the world and funneling it into the underground cities. And they have entire networks to be able to travel basically anywhere from the underground. I believe that they are going to, as we go into these war timelines, that they have a way for them to go and save themselves. If bombs go off and there's nuclear waste or those types of things on the outer crust of the earth, they can sustain themselves under the earth for decades. This has happened in past civilizations before. And that's why you've heard of people talking about inner earth beings, you've heard of the ant people, you've heard of underground draconians and other types of beings that do live inside the earth. And so I saw that they had been just stealing trillions and trillions of dollars and funneling it into their underground networks in order to have world control. And as you're seeing a lot of things unfolding now, that's basically the things that I've talked about in past videos, that they are planning this event in the next few years. So I've been guided by Source to share with you these things to help you understand what their plans are. Humanity has a very short window of opportunity here to really start to understand what their plans are for you so that you can try to stop that if it's possible. It is up to the human collective, and there have been a tremendous amount of souls that are starting to awaken to these plans. I'm guided by the spirit guides also to let you know that the light has been working very, very, very deeply to try to help with what we call the Aminte rescue mission. And we are at a point now where we have been reclaiming grids and working to do that, and also working to clear out the pathway for truth. And we're now down to the point where we've anchored in so much of the light from the higher realms, we need to just push it a little further. And this is to anchor the Earth's Merkaba. And Merkaba is an energetic body that allows her to go through the planetary ascension. So I'm guided to share with you that as we are going through the next few years, it's really important for humanity to anchor in the light, the truth, the pathway, the resistance to things that are evil, to anchor in that frequency into the core of the earth in order for this main event to happen before New Earth is birthed. And so we are needing to not so much focus on flying off in ascension into other dimensions, but rather to anchor in the higher truths into the earth in order to secure the planetary Merkaba. And this is going to be very important for the next couple of decades for humanity, but especially in the next couple of years. So again, in the underground cities, they're not just tunnels, they're underground cities, and they're growing their own food. They have everything that they need. They're funded by taxpayers around the world, particularly in the United States, without the American people's knowing that this was going on for decades and really longer, because this type of battling has been going on since the days of the Anunnaki, early on in human civilization. So we are now in the final battle, and we are needing to have humanity not get tired at this time. I hear the Pleiadians speaking to me and wanting me to remind you that they are aware of how tired and exhausted that humanity is because of the massive amount of issues that you've been facing. But this is not the time to be tired. This is the time to flare up even harder, even more louder, even more powerful than ever before, in order to push things into the light. And so we are getting really close now. This is also, as the guides want you to know, the most important timeline in humanity ever before. There has never been a global attempt for global power and takeover at the level that it's at on Earth now. This is the ultimate battle spiritually for humanity. This affects other planetary systems in the entire universe, as everything is connected, and the Earth is the root chakra of the universe. So it's really important for humans to understand the massive power that you actually have, and to use that power now to speak up, to be loud, to be focused, to be pushing harder than ever before for the light to win. This is going to affect humanity for thousands of years to come. And if humanity doesn't win this battle in the next few years, then things are going to be very, very, very difficult for humans for several thousand years. They, of course, are intending to have everyone that is left after these wars become fully enslaved with digital tracking, digital ID, and digital monetary system, completely creating basically cyborg beings. So it's time, humanity, to take some deep breaths and gather your strength and push this even harder, anchoring everything into the root and the core of the Earth in order for what is right to be done on Earth, so that the planetary Merkaba can be restored. It has been altered for hundreds of thousands of years using alien technologies. And you're seeing some of that start to surface in some of the Epstein videos and data that has been leaked, that they're very well aware of this type of technology, and they've been working with this type of technology. Your governments also are very much in communication with negative ETs. These are not the benevolent beings who are here to assist humanity, so it's very important that you don't get confused with the content that they're sharing, and don't be so excited about the government's version of ETs. Real ETs and real spaceships do not require physical spaceships. They use a Merkaba, just like we're talking about for Earth. So it's very important energetically that you stay really strong now and understand that this is the fight of all time on Earth. And everyone has a role. So speak up, get loud, and get stronger, and understand we all need to stand for this now, for what is right, and to resist these evil takeovers. Okay? Namaste.